Hello, hello. Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. It is Jill, and I am back for another night of a little crafting tutorial tonight. So welcome. Come on in and say hi when you get here. Tell me what you're doing tonight, because I am got my snowflake sweatshirt on because guess what? We had another snow day today. So, yeah, we have been extra lazy, which is not really what I needed to be doing today because, yeah, I needed to be busy. But, you know, when it's snowing and you've got people home because of a snow day, then you don't typically do as much, I guess. So today was a lazy day, so I'm like, I have got to get on there and get crafting and come talk to my friends and see what's going on. So here I am. But I wanted to say we have a lot of new faces here. So if you are new to Under a Cottonwood, welcome. We're happy to have you. And let me know if you are new and this is your first live video that you're ever catching me on. Tell me in the comments that that you're new to the page and where you're from. So that would be kind of fun to get to see who's new here on the page. So I don't know about you, but you guys will be so proud of me because if you look, I finally put away my nativity set. All of my winter goodies are gone. All the Valentine goodies are gone. And you know, if you remember, I said I was going to keep my little tree that I decorated for Valentine's Day. I said I was going to keep it up all year round and decorate it for every holiday. Because I truly do think that is like genius and a super fun idea. But I couldn't handle it anymore. It was like, I needed it gone. I needed to like not have to worry about it. Because if you remember, I didn't even like completely get it decorated because that's just how life went. But so anyway, so that is gone. Everything in this whole house that was Valentine, anything is gone. So it feels like super bare. You know how it gets like after Christmas? I'm finally to that point where like it's so totally bare. And so I did some rearranging in the living room today. So I'm gonna have to get back on some new decorating things. I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to like buy some new pillows, and so I'll share all of that with you once I get some new stuff in and show you kind of how I'm decorating. I'm gonna post a picture probably the beginning of next week. Like I said, I'm super lazy this week, but I'm super thirsty tonight. But I've got a couple different areas that I'm going to redecorate and restyle. So maybe you can help with that or kind of watch it come together when the time comes. So anyway, all of that to say that my husband just went for pizza and I'm going to do some crafting. So I decorate for St. Patrick's Day. So I don't know if you are like me. I'm ready for spring. Absolutely. I'm ready to like paint bunnies on everything. I think I said that last week on the live. But in the meantime, I've got my little 4-leaf clover that is part of the February paint class. So these are the two options that you can paint, either the shamrock or the water can. So I got this on my door now, and I've got to dig out some other of my St. Patrick's Day goodies. But I wanted to make something fun tonight. So all of that, like I said, to say I'm working on St. Patrick's Day tonight versus like spring or every day or something. We'll have that soon enough, right? After we get through all these little holidays here. But we do love St. Patrick's Day in this house. So what's not to love about a day where you can, you know, celebrate your redheaded husband, who is obviously extremely Irish, which I think we are too, my side of the family, but and drink green beer, right? And anything to have an extra excuse to make food and that sort of thing. Okay, so let me show you what I'm working with tonight. So I picked this up. This was from Hobby Lobby. So this probably is this Christmas craft. So they probably still have something similar, but this I would have got in like the wood aisle. But it's really cute. Kind of looks like that pre-made shiplap stuff. So I really was debating whether or not I wanted to paint this, but I kind of like the color and the style that it is. So I think I'm going to leave that. But then I got this little wood plaque. These are always available at Dollar General. So I have tons of these. So I grabbed this and some shamrock scrapbook paper. So any guesses? Yep, I'm going to probably paint this guy a little bit on the edges. And then we're going to use this scrapbook paper on top. And then if you saw my blog post from Saturday, I found these little wood letters at Dollar General, and so I made a cute little wood block sign that said spring. So tonight I picked out the letters to spell lucky, so I'm going to paint those up, and those are going to go on this. And anyway, just going to have a cute little sign for a shelf to kind of use for St. Patrick's Day. So let's get started. This is going to stay the same, so I'm just going to set it, actually, I'm going to set it up here. Let's paint the letters white, because they are going to go on this little wood blank. So, and I got my rolly cart here, but do you think I brought any paint? No. So hang tight just 1 second. Let me grab it here. Green and white. So I grabbed a little bit darker green than my paper. Just, oh, you can't see that way. So it's a little bit darker to kind of paint the edges of that little guy. So that should be good. Okay, let me grab some, literally got my house shoes on tonight, guys. So told you I was lounging, wasn't kidding. Was not kidding. We have had such a lazy snow day, and it has been great. Okay, so I'm going to get these painted white, and then we'll work on everything else. So I'm going to use the white Waverly chalk paint. Oh, goodness. We went out last night to celebrate my kiddo. My youngest kiddo turned 17 yesterday, and so he wanted to go bowling for his birthday, and we actually were already out of school today for conferences, so we got to do that last night because since we were already out of school, it kind of worked out good, But then the kids were so bummed because, like I said, we were already out of school today, and a lot of the school districts around us that did have school had a snow day. So I think that happens to every kid, though, in life, probably. I remember a lot of times on spring break we would have snow, and we're like, dang, we would have had a snow day if we were in school. Okay. So, a little coat of white. Gosh, you can hardly see them, but I got my letters spread out here on that little paper towel. A little lucky letters. Okay, so next, I'm going to try to pull this off, I think. Oh, yeah. That comes off pretty easy. Pull this off. Maybe. Okay, pull off that little sticker on the back. Maybe we'll use this side since that didn't come off too well. So, okay. Now you've seen me do this a million times probably if you've been following along. So I'm going to take my scrapbook paper. I am going to trace my shape face down so that when I cut it out, it is actually going to be exactly, the, you know, on my project the way I'm tracing it. Just helps make sure it's the right size if you do it that way. Okay, so there's that. And of course, we have scissors. Guys, that's how lazy I was today. Like, I grabbed my stuff to go live and do this project, and yet I didn't even grab everything because it's like, oh yeah, I need that. I do. Just been chilled out brain today, I guess you could say. Anyway, like I was saying a minute ago, that we went bowling last night for my youngest kiddo's 17th birthday. And my mom, so my mom is 78, so she did not bowl. She just went with us and then was like our cheerleader all night. Well, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I used to be like the picture queen, no matter what. Like any little family activity, anything that we had going on, I took pictures of everything, everybody, all the time. And so I always never had to worry about it. I always had pictures from everything. And like on our family group chat, we always would like upload or share all the pictures that everybody took. And anyway, it was just a thing. Like we all did a really good job of taking pictures of everything. Guess what? I did not take one single picture of my husband and I, and my son and daughter at Christmas. Not one together. Can you believe that? I mean, we had like Christmas card pictures, but like actual Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, did not take one. So I was like, I have got to take a picture of us for my son's birthday. You know, when I knew we were going to all be together, because obviously my daughter's 22, so she doesn't live at home anymore. But it's like, okay, I'm going to make sure and do that. No, didn't take, I took a few pictures, but didn't take one of us again. And it's like, gosh, that's so frustrating. But you know, I mean, I guess you're in the moment and like living in the moment with your family and whatever activity, you know, you're doing. And so you don't think to stop and grab your phone and take a picture. I mean, like I said, I got a few, but I was so aggravated. But that's just, and then like, if you always have like the mom syndrome where you take the pictures and so therefore you're never in the pictures. Okay, so I got my shape cut out. I'm talking about everything else. I got my shape cut out. I'm going to put some Mod Podge on my wood blank here. And then we're going to put this piece of scrapbook paper right over this. Anyway, so I have one picture of me and my kiddo from last night where he's making this silly face. So that didn't really make mom too happy. If you can sympathize with that too. Crazy kids. Moms don't ask for much, but a picture they do want. One without a silly face in it most of the time too. But you feel me? Moms out there, feel me? Okay, so I'm going to put my scrapbook paper on. I'm going to smooth it out as much as I can. Get it nice and smooth on there. I'm kind of pressing it down over the edges a little bit because we're going to come back and kind of sand that off, any of the excess like going over the side. So I'm just trying to get it on here nice and smooth and then kind of push over any that's on the edge. I'll show you what we'll do with that. So I'm going to let that set for just a minute here. I think I got it about as smooth as it can be. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. While that's kind of setting up, I'm going to go back and paint another little quick coat of white on the letters here. And this time I'm going to make sure I get all the little edges. Those are tiny little letters. Tiny letters. Kind of hard to get all the little edges on those guys, but getting it. You could probably get by without doing that, but it just kind of helps make them look a little bit more finished in case you kind of see it from the side or something once you get them glued on your project. I don't know how many was in that. 60 piece is what it was in that little set, like I said, from Dollar General. These little letters are always good to have for lots of different projects. Okay. One left, one little letter left. This is going to be a quick little project, I think, ultimately. Does not have to take very long at all. Okay, I'm going to set those aside, let those finish drying. Wipe my hands here. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, I grabbed my sanding block and I'm just gonna go right over the edges, so I've got a little excess on some of the edges, so I'm just gonna go right over it with my sanding block. Just to kind of smooth those out. It'll just kind of peel right off that extra little scrapbook paper that you have there. Okay. Oh, got a little spot here. So now I grabbed that green. I'm just gonna paint. I think I'll just kind of paint these little edges just to kind of make it look finished. Now, I guess I could have painted it white, but I grabbed the green. So I think, so you can kind of see I just went back and used that sanding block a little bit to get all that. There wasn't a whole lot extra, just a little. Just gets that paper right off of the edge. Now I'm covered in it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna grab this green. Now I've got, what is this, Kelly green? So I am just gonna do that right along the edges. Oh my, I made a mess. Made a mess, mess, mess. That's just gonna kind of make it look finished there, so. That was just the Kelly Green Anita's Craft Paint. I really probably should have poured that paint out, but who's got time for that, right? Who's got time for that? That color matches up with this little scrapbook paper really good too, so that's good. Just about got all the edges. Probably do another little coat too once it just gets dry just a little bit. Okay, so there's that. So there you can see, yeah, it just kind of finished the edge a little bit. So I'm gonna let that set here. I think our little letters are dry, so that's good. Okay, now here's where I'm trying to decide what I want to do. So do I leave this just blank and put our little piece on it like this, or I've got this burlap that I was kind of thinking, let me show you what I was thinking. Putting it right through the middle and then putting this on top. So like it would go around the edge kind of like that. And then this would set in the middle like that. I think I like that. I think we're gonna go for that. So let me cut this a little bit. That will be cute. Cute, 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 cute. Oh, but I had that little, oh, it's over there. Okay, so kind of get that centered right there. So I'm just gonna kind of pull that. Now we will, let me cut this off and get that out of the way. Now I'm just gonna take some glue. Take my hot glue here. Pull this burlap over. I need my little sticky finger covers so I don't don't see where they are handy, but so I don't burn my fingers on the hot glue. Just try to get that stuck on there a little bit. And I'll do the other side. See, I have those little rubber things that go on your fingers so that you don't burn your fingers with hot glue, but of course, I don't think they're handy tonight. Why would they be, right? Why would they be where I need them to be? They're probably here somewhere in this mess, but I'm not gonna take the time to look for them. So, okay. Let that dry just a second. So then I'll flip this back over. Now I think I'll probably hot glue just a couple little dabs up under here, like maybe along the bottom here. So this kind of stays in place because it kind of, it's kind of hard to get that burlap super tight. So just run a little thin little line of that hot glue right across the top and bottom of this to kind of keep it from popping up. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. So there's the original little wood block. Got a little strip of burlap, just hot glued that on there. So now let's take our little shamrock piece, go ahead and glue on these little letters, kind of space them out here. Okay, so that's kind of the plan. So it spells lucky. Let's just get those hot glued, and then I'm going to attach this to that, and then we'll pretty much be done. It's a quick, easy little St. Patrick's Day project. Okay, so there's that. How cute is that? That turned out really cute. Okay, let's put this on here, and then we will call that good. I do have a little bit of ribbon. I might make a little bow to put on the top part there, but I'm gonna get a lot of glue on here so it sticks to that burlap, but I also kind of want it to go through that burlap and really stick to this little, the back of this wood sign that we have on there. It's just, the burlap alone is not gonna keep it totally in place there. So, okay, and I'll really press down with that. That should get it glued onto the actual, this part too. Okay, look at that, super cute. Let's get a little ribbon. Are you back? Let's get a little ribbon to make a little bow for the top, and then we will be done with this. Pizza actually ready this time?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's shocking. Okay, so I've got a cute little shamrock ribbon and then just some black and white. measure these couple of pieces. This is just going to kind of be the bottom of my little bow here, like the little tails to my bow. And then this part is going to be the loopy part. So I just am kind of taking those two together, kind of pinching them together in the middle. I am going to put a little dab of hot glue on these just to hold it together. Holy moly, that smells really good. No. Okay, so I cut a little extra strip. I'm going to tie this. This is going to kind of go right over the middle. Kind of make like a little knot in the middle of my bow there. Hot glue this down. So there's my little bow. So it's just two ribbons, and then I just kind of pinch them together in the middle. This is going to be my little tail. You can talk. I'm just about done. Okay, so then I'm just added this little bow to the tails that I made. Okay, let's see here. So, do we want to put it on this? Here's our options. So we could actually put it on the little, that might be too much. We could put it up here in the middle, about like that. So it could go right there. It could go on that. I don't think you'll see it as much. I think I'm just gonna go right there in the middle. Or of course it could go like, no, I think I'm gonna put it right there. A little hot glue right in the middle. Attach this cute little bow. Cut this little end a little long. All right. That turned out really cute. So, started with this little wood sign. Like I said, I think it said it was from like the Christmas crafts. Oh, it's considered a wall plaque from Hobby Lobby, but they have tons of little wood cutouts in the wood sections. It started with that. Didn't paint it. That's just how it was already kind of that like faux shiplap, and I just kind of like the wood. I know it's kind of hard to see, but and then this little wood plaque was from Dollar General, like literally $1. Some scrapbook paper, the shamrock scrapbook paper. The little letters came from Dollar General in this fun little wood letter pack. Painted those white. Painted kind of the edge of that little sign with the green. And then a cute little bow, and that's it. So, how simple is that? Oh, well, okay, Hobby Lobby. Your little twine just came out of there. That's gonna be fun trying to get that back in there, but oh well, I'll get it back in there. But okay, so there's your quick little St. Patrick's Day home decor project for tonight. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.